Okay, so this is James Zhao, and today I wanna gonna talk about and introduce about loops and patterns with loops in Logo. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, I will first introduce what is loops and why we use loops. So I want to say that nowadays computers are a very good helper and they are very strong. They are very good at doing things over and over again. And a loop is a way of make your program do something again and again very quickly. For instance, when you try to draw a circle, a square in Logo, this is the program a beginner would do. Like they would write the steps line by line and sentences by sentences. And as you can see, this program would cost 8 sentences to write to draw a square. But do we have a better solution? If we use loops, as you can see, it could make our program much shorter. As you can see, in this program, we could only use 3 sentences to draw the same square in Logo. So it could save a lot of place for us, right? And for a programmer, it is very important for us to write the programs and the comments as quick as we can. So we could use loops to save a lot of time. Okay, so in the loops comments, the for means how many times to repeat comments, as you can see this, and any comments between the square brackets would get repeated. Okay, so this is the practice questions on the PowerPoint, and I have create and write these eight shapes. And so as you can see, the loops could help us to draw different shapes, and some are very difficult and some are very easy, but it could save us a lot of time, right? Okay, so next one is the patterns with loops. So we can combine repeat loops to make patterns. When one loop run inside another, they are called nested loops. As you can see in this comments, the repeat for is actually called nested loops, and outside there is another loops. And we can do a little bit demonstration about that. So as you can see, I have wrote this comments on the on a space, and we could run and to see what happened. And as you can see, the turtle automatically draw a very difficult, very complex shapes. So this nested loops could help us to draw a very complex shapes, but just use several sentences, right? Okay, so furthermore, we can combine 3 patterns on the top of each other. We'll start with a large square with a side of 120 pixels, as I just wrote about that. And now we could change the color in red by using setPC to 4. And next we are going to draw another pattern on the top of the first one, but with a shorter side length with 80 pixels. And as you can see, it will draw a smaller one. And then we could even change the color into setPC1, which is blue, I think, and finish off with a even smaller square with a side of 60 pixels, and it would create a very complex and beautiful shapes by using these three sentences. And this is the end of loop and pattern within loop.